Hi guys, just want to do a little video of installing this Toon Troll HD. There's a trolling motor part, and basically what I did was just kind of get that first bracket best in the middle of my boat as I could. What I did, I tried to line it up with the bottom front deck lip, and then I lined it up with my winch strap tie-in point there. So it looks like it's going to be fairly easy. One thing I was looking at on this is I thought about putting it into my carpet, but I think once I cinch that down, this lip may be sticking up too high for it to slide into it. So what I did, I moved it forward, and that looks like that's going to do the trick. It'll when I cinch this down, this will still be the same distance, so that trolling motor attachment part can slide in there and not be sunken below that frame lip. So, but I'm going to do the drilling and show you the next steps. In here, I realized that this mount here will have a little bit of tilt back, because when I cinch it up against this carpet, it's still going to be lower in the deck. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put just a couple thicker fender washers in there, and I think that should at least level this up a little bit. I realize that the paddle will be in there pushing against the carpet, but I just wanted that level. So on this install, on my boat, which is a 232 low, I'm going to put those in there just to kind of level that mount up. So I just thought I'd throw that in there. Once I get that in there, looks like I'm going to have to probably grind a flat spot out of these, because this hole right here, go underneath here, it's pretty close on my decking on that lip. So I'm gonna have to grind a flat spot off to get this washer to work. So, and we'll be on to the next step. Okay, so I got the bolts in, just like that. They're just sitting on that lip, and don't look too bad. It's maybe leaning back a tad, but it looks like that this thing, when I get that motor on there, it'll come right where it should be, nice and level. So got that there. This is what it looks like on the inside. Just ground down those washers, and they fit nicely, and it seems pretty strong right up in that metal front piece on this boat. So, and that piece is pretty thick. It's probably pushing a 1/4 inch thick, so I don't see any reason why that can't hold this motor. So we'll get that other inside piece mounted, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so what I did once I got that in there is put the mount in, and then what I had to do on mine is drill a hole through my decking for this. So what I did, as you can see, I've already drilled some of these. Go up underneath here, you can see that's how it, and see this lip is sitting up against this, so that should clamp pretty hard on this. You know, this bolt isn't as far up as I'd like, and I actually drilled an extra hole in there just to see if it would reach up into that spot, but it wouldn't. So I'm just gonna go with the existing hole. What I'm probably going to do here is put some screws in here to push up against this backside. And then this center one too, I may put something in there like a piece of wood or something and screw into that, just for some extra bracing. But as you can see, I got one more to do on that. I mean, honestly, it's fairly straightforward, very easy to install. Of course, every boat's going to be different. All these pontoon boats are different. So, but I think once this is down and snug, I don't see any reason why it shouldn't hold that 112-pound Altera that's going on it. So, I guess I'll get this buttoned up, and then I'll have some video of the motor being installed and see what she looks like. Okay, just wanted to show a little after it's done. It's wedged up against her pretty good. Got all those. I haven't put my bolts in, but I can do that at any time for that extra bracing on that angle. Just so you can see, I got my boat on hinge, unhooked. I'm just gonna show you. It's stout. It ain't flexing when I move my boat up and down, so I put weight on it. It doesn't move much, so looks good. Losing daylight, so probably have the motor on tomorrow. So we'll be in the next part. All right, well, after a week of rain and crap weather, got the motor mounted. This is a 36 volt 112 pound Altera on here, with iPilot link and down imaging. So it's as heavy as it gets for an Minn Kota motor. It's got a little play in there, but it's actually moving the whole deck. So it's not the mount, it's the deck that's moving. But overall, I think she'll be all right up there. Like I said, I'll probably put a little bit extra bracing on the bottom there. Probably maybe run something between here and here, just to stouten that up a little bit, stiffen it up. I think it'd be fine like it is, but just to be safe, since this motor's so damn expensive, can't afford to have it break or something happen to it. So, and I mounted all my batteries underneath that front seat, and then just did a quick plug here for it. So she's wrapped up. Going to the lake this weekend, so we'll see how she does.